Hi, this is Arjun N, bringing for Kids First, and today I'm reviewing Emma. Emma is a cheerful adaptation of Jane Austen's beloved novel. Readers of her books can rejoice as this book is brought to life through this film adaptation. However, this will not be everyone's cup of tea, so be sure to check out the trailers or what the movie is about before going to see it. This adaptation, the handsome, clever, and rich Emma, of course, who is a matchmaker, goes through her sorts of trials in love and tribulations in helping her friends out and finding their love. And it's overall just a very sharp commentary on what it means to love and how love can be perceived. Anya Taylor-Joy as Emma is easily the best performance. I really enjoyed how she captures the character's mannerisms and the way she talks to everyone. It just sounds straight out of a Victorian English story. I mean, keep in mind, she is American after all. Getting the accent down would be really hard, and I admire her for that. Her love interests are, of course, the dashing Mr. Knightley, Frank Churchill, who are played by Johnny Flynn and Callum Turner. I really enjoyed their characters. I enjoyed how different they are to one another. One of them is just obviously, you know, your run-of-the-mill handsome, and the other is more of a sharp, more critical person, and I liked how we see their battle to teen Emma play out, and she's not your typical person, as she's very sharp and critical of the roles of women in the time, and I liked overall the commentary they were presenting. I also enjoyed Mia Goth as Harriet, who has a very relatable coming-of-age story here. Of course, the director Autumn de Wilde is very artistic, but the movie does slow down a lot when it comes to the long, drawn-out conversations. It's just a very slow movie, and sometimes I just feel this aspect is better left in books than a 2-hour feature-length film. But regardless, I do think that it is a worthy adaptation, even though the character's way of speaking is always older in English, and there's a significant loss of stakes, if I'm being real. Score by Isabel Waller-Bridge is absolutely beautiful. It's strikingly Georgian, and it captures the grounded roots of a genteel woman living in England. The main message here is to really just not rush love and let it come to you, as we see through the various trials and tribulations of Emma and Harriet, and I enjoyed just watching that message play out. Due to the above problems, and as this movie might not be for everyone, I do recommend it from ages 7 to 18. If we're talking about the content, there's a brief scene involving nudity, but realistically, it's probably meant for teenagers and above, and I do give this movie a 4 out of 5 stars. This is Arjun reporting for Kids First. Thanks for watching.
Relation!
Miss Woodhouse! Miss Woodhouse! Such news!